Hey there. How you doing today? This is Michael with Buffalo Finances and welcome to another Cash Boost Friday. And I'm the founder here at Buffalo Finances where we turbocharge cash flow for waste haulers with full service accounting solutions. I'm happy you're here. Let's dive right in. Today's topic is what do I do if I need cash right now? Well, the fastest thing you can do to get cash right now is to do junk hauling. I know that there's some people that love junk hauling and some people that hate it. Tell you what, I'm a smaller guy, but I love it. I like to lift things up. I like to get outside and go do things and work with my hands. So that's what you're going to have to do if you want cash right this second. It's the fastest way to do it. Why do I say that? Because if you want to do dumpster hauling, you need to get lots and lots of dumpsters before you can actually make any money. And that means you have to borrow money, you have to save up money, you have to get investors. And we don't have time for that right now because we need cash today. So, how do you do it? Well, you need six things. Six things. Not really complicated, but you got to have them all. And then a bonus seven. The six things are you need people to contact, you need equipment to put junk into, you need hands to put the junk into the things, you need some knowledge about where to take it. You need pricing, and then you need a way to get paid. The bonus is you need to receive a need a you need a way to receive a review. All right, so let's talk about these things. Contacts. So if you need fast cash, what you're going to need to do is contact as many people as you can. Tell them you're starting a side hustle or you are offering a service to do junk hauling, and you're willing to do it right now. Everyone's got things they need to clean out, things that are either heavy, that they can't move themselves, or things that they need to that they just that most people don't even have a pickup truck, right? So if you have a pickup truck or a trailer, then you can help them out. So you have the ability to solve a problem for people, and in exchange for solving that problem, they're going to give you money, and all you have to do is show up and do it. So how do you find these people that need their junk hauled away? Well, it's really simple. You need contact information. What's contact information? It's a name and a way to contact somebody, and that's it. All right. I'm kind of going through this fast, so maybe I should back up a little bit. Why do I say to do this? Because it's a simple problem for you to solve. They'll be willing to pay cash immediately. You don't have to build a lot of trust and do a whole lot of advertising, and so you can solve the problem quickly. The reason why this strategy is good for getting money quick and not like a long-term play is because normally when you help an individual get junk out, they're not going to need you to do it over and over and again like you would with trash services or construction contacts. We're talking about mostly going to be one time. Most people are going to be one time help, and then it'll build from there. You'll grow your network from there. All right, so fast cash. Get all get a lot of people's contact information. You already have it. You have a phone with phone numbers. You have email with email addresses. You have social media with contacts on there. Every day, while you need cash, contact as many people as possible. And I'm going to say a lot 100 people every day. First thing you should do when you get up is contact 100 people. And and you don't wanna make it weird, right? So I'm not gonna let you make it weird. Actually, I jumped to step 2. First, I was gonna tell you this 7 things you need first. So before we do the how to ask, you need contacts. So that's your contacts. You have 3 places to get contacts. You have more than you possibly could even need, but everyone has more than they think. The second is you need equipment. You at least need a pickup truck. If you have a dump trailer, that's fantastic, that's perfect, and if you have dumpsters for your dumpster rental business, then that would be the highest level. And so if you have anywhere from a pickup truck, which is gonna be, let's just say it's, let's say it's 3 yards, a small pickup truck, 3 yards, all the way up to a 20-yard container, those would be that's probably where you're gonna the range. So you need that, you need hands. I recommend hiring or asking a buddy to do this with you because 2 men is definitely better than 1. So you need some help. That's the 3rd thing. The 4th thing is need some knowledge. You need to know where to take it and how much it's gonna cost. So find your landfill, find your transfer station that you can bring things to and know the price. So you need to know where you can take it. Next thing is you need to have pricing. I recommend doing it by the yard. I know there's a lot of different ways to do it. I would just keep it simple and price it by the yard. Figure out how much your minimum's gonna be. Say, "Hey, it's gonna be 50 bucks is my minimum or $100 is my minimum." Just pick a minimum and then do it by the yard. $35 a yard, $50 a yard. It does depend on your area. Just don't go crazy. Just pick a number, and if you can always change it later, but just pick something to start. That way you know it, and then you need a way to get paid. This seems simple, but you just gotta have something set up. I wouldn't rely on cash. People are not gonna be walking around with $200 bills or $100 bills to hand you. They might, that's great if they do, but get a Venmo account, get a credit card processor. Venmo is the easiest, so I would just recommend that, if you don't have anything else. But a credit card processor should be pretty simple to set up. And the bonus thing is to have a way to get a review. That means have a Google My Business page where you can get a review. All right. Now, how do you ask without being weird and creepy? Because we don't want that. We want to build goodwill, not destroy it. So, real simple. You're just going to say this. You have a contact. You reach out to them. You say, "Well, first, I'm sorry. Before you say anything about this, you're going to act like they're a human being. Be a good friend. Say, "Hey, how are you doing? This is in this case, this is Michael. Michael here. Been a while since we talked. How you been?" And say something personal. Make it personal, and just do a little bit of research about what's going on in their life. If they're on Facebook, then reach out. Read what they post on Facebook. Just something about them. Ask them a question about their family. Ask them about their job. Don't be weird. Just be personal. Be your normal person. When they respond to you and you have a couple dialogue back and forth, catching up, say, "Hey, I'm doing this new thing where I am doing junk hauls. It's a side hustle of mine, or it's an add on, or whatever you want to say related to why you're doing it. Do you know?" And say this: "Do you know anyone that needs help?" It's really important. You're not asking them if they need help. You're asking if they know anyone that needs help. That way you're not making it weird coming across like, "Hey man, I'm only bugging you to to get money out of you." Because that's not what you're doing. And you're trying to be a good human being and see if you can help people. And they definitely know somebody that needs help, whether they're gonna share that with you or actually know enough information about other people, that's a different story. However, they might just say, "Hey, I got stuff in my garage I gotta get rid of. I got stuff in my backyard I gotta get rid of." So then they may put themselves in there, but they did that, you didn't. So that's how you ask so you don't make it weird, okay? And then once it so you have to do that a lot. Like, let's just say you're gonna have to do it 1,000 times to get 50, okay? Or, 1% would be what? If it was 100 asks, 1% would be 1. So if you do 1,000, you get 10. That would be the lowest end, but at least you'll get some, right? You gotta be willing to put in the work, all right? So after you've made it personal, reached out through the way you have contact for them, and and you get people that say, "Hey, I would love to have help getting junk removed." Set up a time, go to wherever they are, and how you charge them is going to be based on what your goal is. If you need just money, it's going to be different than if you're trying to build something real. Now, it's better if you're just trying to build something real and you give them either free service in return for reviews or severely discounted services in order to get reviews because you need those reviews. That's what's going to really make your business better. However, we're looking for cash fast so that we can get money together so we can expand our business, buy dumpsters, buy trucks, get finance. There's other steps, but we're just looking for cash right now and trying to get traction. How do you charge? And I already kind of jumped in this. You're going to charge by the yard. I guess I already said all this stuff. Have a minimum, charge by the yard. You got to know how big your containers are, what you can put in it, where you can take the things. But that stuff should be simple to figure out what you can and cannot take. And then make the appointment with somebody, with these people that have said, "Yes, I'm willing to help you out," or "I'm willing to work with you," and then go to work and just hustle. This is really the hustle strategy. But it works. It definitely works. So if you're strapping in cash, just do this. Don't be hoping and praying. You got to go outbound. You got to be proactive to get things done here. And the more you help people, the more you're going to create goodwill and word would spread that you help people out. And we're talking more about, building something here. So you want to, when you talk to people, when you help people out, share with them what services you're offering, whether it's junk hauling or dumpster rental services, and then word will spread even more that they had a good experience with you. All right, I'm going to stop it here. And if you like this video, then you are part of the Stampede. Make your fleet stronger every day, and I'll talk to you soon.